You keep wondering why people walk all over you, why your silence gets mistaken for weakness, why your kindness makes people feel entitled to treat you like you're less than human. You keep telling yourself you're just being patient, just being good, just being understanding. But what if I told you that's exactly the problem?
In a world ruled by dominance, perception, and power, being nice is often interpreted as being naive. You think you're building bridges, but they're walking paths, and you're the pavement.
People don't respect what's always available. They don't admire what never pushes back. And deep down, you already know this. You feel it every time someone dismisses your opinion, every time someone talks over you, every time someone jokes at your expense, and you laugh along just to keep the peace.
That isn't kindness. That's slow, spiritual erosion. And it happens to people like you, the ones who try to be good, even when the world isn't.
Machiavelli once said, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." And while modern minds flinch at that idea, there's a brutal psychological truth beneath it. People respect strength. Not just physical strength, but psychological firmness. The kind that says, "This is my boundary. You will not cross it." Disrespect doesn't always arrive screaming. It sneaks in, quietly, like a friend who always interrupts you, like a boss who takes credit for your work, like a partner who ignores your feelings. And each time, you excuse it. You rationalize. You say, "They're just stressed. Maybe I'm overreacting." But here's the truth. You're not overreacting. You've just been conditioned to tolerate the intolerable. Because when you grew up, at home, in school, in life, you were probably rewarded for being quiet, obedient, agreeable. You were punished for asserting yourself. And so, you learned to survive by shrinking. That survival mechanism became your personality. But now it's destroying you. There's a war inside you. The part that wants to be seen, and the part that's terrified of being disliked. And as long as you prioritize being liked, you will continue being disrespected. Because people don't respect those who put their fear of conflict above their own dignity. Let me tell you something dark but real. Disrespect is not accidental. It's strategic. People test you. They push small boundaries first to see if you'll react. If you stay quiet, they push further. Until one day, you're not even a person to them. Just a utility, a sponge, a prop in their life story. Machiavelli understood something modern psychology is still catching up to. Human behavior is governed not by morality, but by incentives. People do what they can get away with. And if disrespecting you has no consequence, why would they stop? It's not enough to be good. You must be formidable. You think that by being endlessly forgiving, endlessly patient, you're showing love. But love without self-respect is just self-abandonment. It's sacrifice without purpose. And people won't thank you for it. They'll exploit it. Because in the game of power, the one who values harmony more than truth is always the one who loses. So how do you stop being disrespected? First, stop explaining yourself to people who don't care. Every time you over-explain, you give your power away. You make it seem like you need their approval to exist. You don't. Second, stop laughing at disrespect. When someone makes a joke that cuts too deep, don't smile. Don't make them feel comfortable disrespecting you. Discomfort is a powerful teacher. Third, say no. Not with an apology, with clarity, with presence. No is a full sentence. Learn to use it. And most importantly, become unpredictable. Machiavelli said a prince must learn to not always be good. This doesn't mean you should be cruel. It means you must have the capacity for resistance, the ability to stand still in the storm, to let people be upset with you and not bend just to make them feel better. Because if the only way people like you is when you're quiet, agreeable, and self-erasing,
then they don't like you. They like the control they have over you. You teach people how to treat you by what you allow, and every time you let something slide, you're teaching them that you're someone who can be stepped on. No one respects a doormat, not even the ones who wipe their feet on it. Let that sink in. Your silence is not noble, it's permission. Your tolerance is not strength, it's an open door. And the longer you keep that door open, the more the world will walk through it, take what it wants, and leave you empty. You were not born to be everyone's safe place. You were not born to carry the weight of other people's ego. You were not born to apologize for existing. You were born with fire in your chest, and somewhere along the way, life told you to hide it, to be soft, to be manageable, to be convenient. But convenient people never change the world. They just survive in it, quietly miserable. So stop. Stop shrinking. Stop flinching. Stop holding your breath every time you want to speak the truth. Stop letting people treat you like you're disposable. Because you're not. You are powerful. And the moment you stop chasing validation, the moment you stop fearing discomfort, the moment you start acting like someone who matters, they'll feel it. They may not say it, but they'll respect it. And if they don't, let them go. Because being alone and respected is better than being surrounded and erased. Now ask yourself, who are you when no one's watching? Who are you when you stop needing their approval? Who are you when you choose self-respect over self-betrayal? That person, the one who walks with quiet strength, who speaks with calm certainty, who doesn't flinch in the face of conflict, that person is already inside you, waiting, watching, silenced by fear, but not gone. Let them rise. Because the world doesn't change when you beg for respect. It changes when you stop accepting disrespect. Silence isn't peace if it comes at the cost of your soul. You've tried being kind. Now try being unshakable. Stop being disrespected, starting now.